If you'll notice, our staff have these teacher golf shirts that we are DWS, and they represent that. They represent the people that you entrust your child to every day, your grandchild. And personally, I think I have a great staff. And there's a lot of going on with this. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about this because it's not about me, but some ways we're passing the torch in a lot of different ways. But I want to recognize some people, and if you want to step forward, that'll be fine. If you want to stay in the background, whatever. But 4 of our board members that were with us: John David Fout, he's over here. Johnny Lattimore, Johnny's over here. Charlie Robinson, hadn't seen Charlie. I saw his daddy, Mr. Kenny Roach, over here in front of the trophy case. And our present board, Mr. Dub Evans, and I know he has a golf match with his son, and for those of you who have children, support the kids. And Mr. Billy Miller, I think we come and may show up here. He's here. Is he here? Mr. Billy over there, and Mr. Doug Stevens. Mr. Sean Tubbs, Mr. Jim Bashirs, and Mr. Jerry Johnson. There's your present board member. And personally, again, thank those people for what they did, providing funds and making the arrangements to get to where we're at tonight. Also, I've done talked with Mr. Foster, which represented the county court, and Kenny Edge was a big part because he'd done a lot for this school. His wife used to work here. His kid went here. I appreciate them and want to recognize them. I also have with us tonight the mayor of the county, Mr. Tim Strickland. Liberty, I saw Mr. Dwight Mathis. And Fort Pike, Mr. Robert Robinson. I saw him somewhere. He's the honorary mayor of Fort Pike, so I appreciate him. Let me say on behalf of Mr. Welby, he was going to be here. And his mother fell this afternoon, and he's on his way to the emergency room, and he sends his regrets. And he was very instrumental in getting the FEMA grant. We have with us State Representative Terry Lynn Weaver. She's back there in the back. We appreciate her. And we have, I kind of represent the old, Mr. Parkerson, and we have the new with Miss Sabrina. And I've said this, and I'll probably keep saying it. Cool. I quit talking. I can never say enough about the teachers and the staff at the DWS. I get a lot of honors, bragging, tell me this or that, saying it's not me. Talk about Miss Sue Wilby, Mr. Pugh, Danelle Pugh. I could go on, and as you reminisce, and you're old, you look at the people that you looked up to and you shared time with, and when you've been somewhere 37 years, it's a lifetime. And I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I don't know what Tuesday will be like when I walk out here the last time being a teacher or principal at DWS. It'll be a strange feeling, but I know I leave it in good hands. I leave it in good hands, and I told her, and I think if I summed up what I meant to her school, I think the number one thing is that the kids felt safe with us. And I told Mr. Sabrina, if you do that, you want a big part of the battle, make parents, grandparents. And, you know, we have a lot of different people raising kids nowadays, and they want their kids to feel safe at school. And some of the things we've done here allows for more safety. The worst day in my career was 2000, I think. Tornado was coming through Nashville, and we said they was in Auburn town, you're looking out the side door and standing out there trying not to put your kids in these bathrooms till the last moment to keep them safe. But still, you knew, you know, tornado probably hit you, you would have injury and you might lose a child. And that's the worst thing. I just pray for good weather till Tuesday, and there'll be some perfect spots. Last Wednesday, we had some inclement weather, and we put them in that hallway, in the room. We have approximately 400 kids, give or take 15, 20, any given day, and they fit. I feel like we could put another 400 kids and fill the hallway, and I felt safe, and I think the kids were safe. But then I got a lesson talk to them. Car riders. It was just at the time when we have car riders, and if you're from Smith, when you look at Smith Elementary, ours is about as bad, but we have a lot of space out here, and a lot of cars out in the parking lot. We even invited some of them come in, they did with storm shelter, but we went out, we was loading the car, and probably got about 2/3 done. I have about 1/3 of her kids left. Miss Sabrina, she may want to talk about her experience. Mr. Carrick, if you don't know Mr. Carrick, you should know him. He's a soccer match tonight. Our SRO officer was at where he'd always stands up in front, up here by the baseball field, guiding traffic. And I was out there where the bus is loaded. Like I said, we had about 2/3 of them in a bright flash. And lightning struck either the flagpole right in front or the front of her building. And you know, I told the kid, come back in, and the parents want you, they're going to come in here and get you, because I'm not going to send you that way. But then I had time to reflect on it. And what I got out of it, God told me, you know, you can build all the safe rooms you want. You can do everything you want, but I've got you in the palm of my hand. And he's what takes care of us. And he took care of our kids. Because losing one on your watch would be probably the most devastating. And I can go back, as some of my teachers have shared, and we have lost kids while we was here at school, some of our student body, through accidents, different things, and they stay with you the rest of your life, and that. But I'm extremely proud of all of our officials, you as a taxpayer, because ultimately we work for you. You know, taxpayers are what pay the bills and what get things done and give you credit. And I thank you for my behalf on letting you share your children with me. They're special, and I appreciate them. And like I said, you know, I bounced around. Tuesday's going to be my last day, and Miss Sabrina's going to be your new principal. And I'm sure she'll follow in the tradition that we have. You know, talk about Miss Sue, Miss Janelle, some of the people, Tommy was there coming down Monday with that. There's some people that, Miss Mullinack back there, she's one of us. There's so many people that have shaped my thoughts and my life that I can never think enough. And I bet all of you standing here remember that one teacher that done something for you that made a difference in your life. And I beg you, if that teacher's still living, tell her thank you. Tell him thank you. Because these teachers that are where the rubber hits the road and they're in the classroom, they never get the credit they should get. Now you may have one, your personality clash, but I guarantee you the teachers at my school, I'm turning over to Miss Brennan, my way she'll tell you, they love your kids. And that's what makes a good teacher, is that love. Got anything you want to say, Miss Brennan?
Very excited about this wonderful school year we're going to have, and everybody keeps asking, is there going to be a lot of change? I'm not, you know, we've got a lot of great things going. Might change something great that's already going. So, remember your kids. Stop and listen to them if they, special conversation every day makes a big difference.
remember, the parent, the grandparent, are the number one teacher in that child's life. We need to be secondary. Don't move us up to where we're the first, because that's not the way it ought to be. You should be your child's number one teacher. I will say, there's a generator in there, it'll keep the lights on. If you have questions about a new building, you know, I may have skipped some things. I had to write notes, make sure I recognize everybody, but I'm glad to talk about our building. One of the things, I ran for school board and I was hoping to get air conditioning in the gym. Well, we kind of figured out how to get air conditioning in the gym a little ahead of time. And be sure you walk through there, and some of the cool air that's in the cafeteria just happens to find its way over to the gym. I'm sure your child say it's a little bit cooler in there. Matt, look at the cafeteria. You know, I don't know whether Miss Deputy won't say anything or not about the cafeteria, but they couldn't turn around one time. They've got all kinds of room.
I think they're taking some extra steps.
Yes, they are.
We're very proud of it.
All right. Yeah, I about took you to where there's going to be a PTO meeting. It will be in the cafeteria. Sometimes parents, you kind of don't get involved. And I know everybody's got jobs. We got, you know, we're fighting against a junior pro football game. A lot of different things people are doing in their life, and it won't. But a PTO is a good organization for your schools, and be active in, offer to help. They do primarily one fundraiser a year, and just be a part of that. I'll put that plug in for them. Anything else? If not, we're going to do this, and the people standing behind us are the people this school building dedicated to. And I look for great things out of them, and I know their teachers do it. Anybody else got anything they want to say? If not, cut it, miss.
Okay.